Are you saying that you dispute that there were even concentration camps where Jews and Gypsies and dissidents and communists were exterminated? Right. Are you saying those didn't exist and blacks, if they were there, would have been exterminated?
No, I didn't say that. They were concentration camps, not as many as they are here in America for black people.
See, Jews got killed. The pain was finished once they dead. They burned into a gas chamber and they were shot to death. Where black people, we came to this country, we got our ass kicked for years. There's a whole bunch of pain that was put on us for many years. So when you talk about Jews, yeah, I sympathize. Yeah, they did do a lot of foul things to the Jews. But when you gonna stop crying about that, like the way you tell us to stop crying about slavery?
It would seem to me like the Jews are mainly the ones that got everything all messed around.
You gotta understand something. This is Jumerica.
Well, let me ask you this, if that's true. The Saudi royal family and the Bush royal family have been in bed together for 40 years. Now, where are the Jews in that equation? I don't see them.
It's easy.
I don't see them. Where are they?
It's Pepsi. It's Pepsi.
Wait, Pepsi?
Yeah, it's Pepsi. They, every penny, support Israel. That's what it stands for. Don't you know 33 cents of every bottle of Pepsi you buy go to Israel?
All the people.
America is Jewish. Who's the mayor of this city?
Wait.
Who's the mayor of this city? Bloomberg.
Well, but what happened when Giuliani was mayor? What happened when Giuliani? He was mayor for 8 years.
Look at the word you say.
He's Jewish too?
Giuliani. That's exactly what you're saying. Giuliani. Okay?
It is hard to believe that 60 years after the tragedy of the Holocaust, anti-Semitism is once again rearing its head. But it is clear that we are witnessing an alarming resurgence of this phenomena in new forms and manifestations. Anti-Semitism has flourished even in communities where Jews have never lived, and it has been a harbinger of discrimination against others.
What's the latest? We started a full offensive? Shock and awe? Really? Because Baghdad is under fire?
Big story in the Times I just clipped. French Jews tell of new and threatening wave of anti-Semitism.
Did you see this? Why Jews should oppose war on Iraq.
Sometimes there's an out-and-out accusation that if you take the view that I take and some others take toward Saddam Hussein, we are somehow motivated not by the best interests of the United States, but by Israel's best interest. It's a nasty line of argument.
There is also an undertone that says that these neoconservative hawks, that so many of them are Jewish.
I'll tell you, if you balance out the hawkish Jews against the dovish ones, we are badly outnumbered. Badly outnumbered.
Yeah, it does seem to be a lot of people out here. What about the idea that you actually can make a difference?
Absolutely. I mean, the whole idea of individual contributions, just think of it in our own lives, that the initial contribution comes from your parents bringing you up to be part of the collective, the commune, the action. Detours, obstacles, potholes, but the launch in the beginning, if you got a good one, you're blessed. You're fortunate.
Well, I feel blessed that you and Mommy gave me a good one. But let me ask you this, as just a final wrap-up for this moment. Is it good for the Jews?
This war is shit for the Jews.
You think that?
And what's going on in Israel is shit for the Jews.
You know that a lot of the leading theorists and ideologues behind the plan for the Iraqi invasion are Jews.
I mean,
Colonel Wolfowitz, Crystal.
Here's my true opinion. As Jews, you're screwed no matter what side of it you're on. So you have to decide for yourself what feels right.
All my life I believed in the chants that I hear right now. All my life I've been part of that movement, part of this crowd. But I have to say that there is something since 9/11 in me that wonders, is there a time where violence and war is the only thing that is available, and do you have to then choose which side of the gang war you're on?
these people in the White House are happy this is happening because they all believe that we'll have Armageddon, and then there'll be the rapture, the world will be destroyed, and these scumbags will go to heaven. I don't want to be in fucking heaven with these bastards. I'd rather go to fucking hell than be in heaven with fucking George Bush and Cheney. He's a scumbag. They're lowlifes.
The last place I'd want to be is in heaven with him. That would be hell.
For my ancestors, the real hell was in Eastern Europe, where Jews had been persecuted for hundreds of years. For my great-grandparents, like so many other immigrants, the promised land was America. They brought their Jewish heritage to New York, where my great-grandfather became a successful businessman and opened some of Brooklyn's first movie theaters. The family lore had it that my great-grandmother died in synagogue on Yom Kippur, which was a special blessing. This is 33 first and then 56.
Hitler came in 33, I think. This is printed in England.
When I first told you I was going to do something looking at this new anti-Semitism and the protocols, you said you don't know what you're messing with.
Oh, yeah.
What did you mean?
I don't want to talk about that because, it's not a simple thing. Lives get snuffed out, people disappear, people are poisoned. They've got to be careful. That's all I'm telling you. The rabbis warned the Jews all through history. Don't take on the powers that be in their religio-ideological disputes. You will say things that will provoke people, and you will bring bloodshed on the Jewish community. Then they come into the ghetto the next day, rape the women, smash everything, burn it. They're that angry. So don't do it.
Patterson, New Jersey, and we are going to talk to the publisher of an Arab American newspaper that in the months after 9/11 published the Protocols of the Elders of Zion. The Arab Voice newspaper is where we're going, and we'll take it up now. We'll see what happens. Hi, Jeremy. How's everybody? Thank you. Hi. Can I come in? Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for having us.
We write something here about Bush.
Mm-hmm.
Be united to fail this man in the next election.
Mm-hmm.
If I write it in the Arabic word about an Arabic ruler, they will shoot me in the street.
And what's the headline on this one?
That the Iraqis gave their citizenship to Mr. Bush.
Oh, that's funny.
I am a Palestinian. I left Palestine in 1948, and they kicked me out from my home. And anything happened to any Israeli that I said, that's good. If it's bad for them, I said, that's good. And in the same time, if something happened to the Palestinians which is bad, they will say, oh, that's good. This is your emotion. You can't take off your skin.
Now, you published the Protocols of Zion after 9/11. Explain what your thinking was.
I believe that it's fake and it's not true, that the Protocols of the Zionists, which I published. The problem is, I don't write it. I just publish it to educate the people. And I was writing in the end of these protocols that these protocols are not true. When I publish it, there is a lot of problems happen to me here. Hundreds of calls here, somebody he want to kill me. I told them just wait till the protocols come to the end and you can see what I'm writing.
But it seems that there are a lot of people that do believe in the Muslim world that the Jews somehow secretly run the world.
I don't think that that hate, it's just from the Muslims. Many of the people in Europe and United States, they are believing that. And I think they are jealous of that.
You think they're jealous?
I know that they are jealous, and I believe that they are jealous because the Jews, they control everything.
وده اللي هعرفه لما انتهي بقية الكتاب. هم 24 بروتوكول. كنت الإنجليز قالت لي إن في جزء متجدد يتحقق.